What is going on, everybody? Today I'm reacting to 3 true Hitchhiking animated horror stories, or horror stories animated, however you want to say it. But Hitchhiking, I feel like could be scary, and this is one of the longer ones. So I'm just gonna get into it. Let's watch story 1.
I can't get service. I've been trying and trying, but I can't get any service to my phone.
Okay.
I know I probably won't make it out of here, but I have to keep trying.
Where are you?
The only issue is I can't leave my room.
Why not?
I can see the shadows right outside my window.
Okay, shadows.
I was
Zombies.
on a road
Okay.
trip.
Ghosts.
I
Okay.
don't usually like road trips, but this one was fun.
Okay, fun road trip.
I was
Yep.
headed to see my parents in Colorado.
Your parents.
Driving
Okay,
through
Colorado.
the mountains
Yeah.
late at night when it happened. As I drove over the mountain pass, the snow was falling so thick that I could barely see the ominous pine trees.
I'm ready for it
on
to
each
get to
side
the
of
good
road.
parts.
My car's radio began to crackle and sputter.
Your
I
car's
was listening
radio,
to
though?
music, so obviously this caught my attention. I didn't think much about it at the time.
Nah,
but
that's
suddenly
crazy.
the car sputtered.
That's crazy. He has Google.
I didn't think much about
He has
it
Google on in his car radio.
at the time.
I don't have
But
that.
suddenly the car sputtered and
He
lost
has
all
a
power.
touchscreen car
My
radio
car
too. I don't
drifted
have
to a
that
stop.
either.
I tried to get it started, but nothing happened. No matter how much I pushed the gas or turned the key in the ignition, nothing worked. I was stuck in the middle of nowhere with no help in sight. I was just about to give up. But then I saw headlights coming down from the mountain pass. I could feel the excitement coursing in my veins, driving away the panic. I'm saved.
Hey, you there! Stop the car! I need a lift!
Pass
I
him.
desperately
Pass
waved
him.
at the vehicle. It was an old shabby Jeep with dark windows, and I was surprised when it slowed down. The driver's window rolled down,
Whoa.
and inside was an old man with a face that left me with chills. His eyes seemed to drift upward, looking more toward the sky than at me. He had warts all over his face, which seemed
Those
to
are
be stricken with
warts?
some kind of illness. Still, his wide smile seemed kind enough. How can I help you, boy?
Oh, gonna help you.
Yeah,
Boy.
Hey, sorry, my car broke down.
Boy.
I was wondering if I could hitchhike to the nearest hotel or town. His smile seemed to widen then, and he fixed his eyes on me.
Get on, boy.
The nearest hotel? I can take you to the nearest hotel.
Okay,
Thank you.
if you're with somebody who repeats what you just said and looks creepy on top of that, run. Run. I don't care how much in trouble you are or how desperate you need the help. Get out of there. Like, nobody talks like that. A hotel? I could take you to a hotel.
Man, you're awesome. I hopped into his Jeep, feeling a little uneasy but grateful nonetheless. We drove off into the darkness, neither of us saying much. I was so tired that eventually I just fell asleep. When I woke up, we had pulled up to a hotel in the middle of nowhere.
I wouldn't fall asleep in that
The
car.
building was old and run down, with a sense of
Oh, De Los Muritos?
dilapidation
Alright,
spreading
bro.
over the
Whatever.
entire premise. The old man was staring at me as he parked his car. I was about to ask him what he wanted, but he spoke first.
Enjoy your stay, son. You can stay as long as you like, but don't try to leave.
What the?
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wait,
Just
what?
don't try to leave.
Like, hold on, what?
Don't try to leave.
His smile gave me shivers.
What are you gonna do about it?
I thanked him
And
for
what
his
if I
time
do?
and hopped out.
That's
walked
what I
toward
say.
the
And what
dark
if I
glass
do
doors
leave?
and
What are you
into
gonna
the
do
lobby.
about it?
As I did, however,
I'll knock your head off
I
your
felt
shoulders.
sick to my stomach.
Oh no, there's dead
Nobody
bodies
was
in there.
the lobby. It was empty and smelled stale, moldy, like it hadn't been used in years. The walls were covered with these dark paintings and strange symbols.
Whoa! That's that demonic symbol thing, like what cults use, like for sacrifices. That's
Made
what
me
that
feel
is.
Very uneasy. I could sense something was wrong here, but I didn't know what yet. I tried to leave, but as soon as I turned around, I saw a key card and a note at my feet. The key card was for room 113.
For
and the note
David,
said,
enjoy your
"For
stay.
David, enjoy your stay."
Whoa.
I stared at it with a sense of wonder and confusion. It was for me. But how's that possible? Maybe the old man called ahead? I shook
Nah.
my head. I didn't care. I was getting out of there. I grabbed the key card and walked right out the door and into the parking lot, then towards the dark line of trees. As I did, however, I stopped in my tracks. Beyond me, in the dark and snowy night, I could see shadowy and monstrous figures. They never really seemed to move when I was watching them, but whenever I blinked, they came closer. I ran back into my room and slammed the door shut, locking it tight. I quickly grabbed my phone and Googled the sign I had seen on the building earlier. Hotel de los Muertos. My stomach dropped as I read the description.
Alright, bro.
This hotel. It had been a regular hotel years ago, until it fell into unuse and was eventually cursed.
The deceased host died years ago. Shake yourself in with the keypad. Haley is a super host. Super hosts are experienced, highly rated hosts. $110 a night. Cabin in Big Bear Lake. Okay, just other things, I guess. Okay, by Joseph. I almost had said Jose.
Covered in foul.
One bedroom,
demonic
2 beds,
signs
1
and
bathroom.
voodoo magic. As I scrolled down the page,
Wait.
covered in foul, demonic signs and voodoo magic.
It does not say that anywhere.
As I scrolled down the page, however, I saw something that frightened me even worse. I saw a photo of the same old man who had brought me here earlier. He was listed as the deceased owner of Hotel de los Muertos.
Whoa, plot
I
twist.
have to get out of here. What the hell? I closed my browser and began to dial 911, then hit enter. Nothing happened. I looked at my phone. No service.
How could he have no signal but look all that stuff up? With no signal.
I was doomed.
Okay, they really not need to stop putting true in the title of every video, because I know for a fact some of these are not true. Like, really? All these are true? How are you getting these stories, buddy? Huh? Buddy? Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
could hear the voices of the shadows now, getting closer and closer to my room. There was a tapping on the window.
Are these like all
It
the
started.
places? Why
The
do they
shadowy
all have
man
2
reaching out of
heads?
the darkness, clawing at the glass, slowly and surely breaking inside. If you ever break down on a mountain
Crazy.
pass in the middle of the night in Colorado, don't hitchhike with whoever.
The glass kind of scared me. The glass breaking kind of scared me. But only because somebody in my house right now opened the front door.
tries to pick
That's
you
why.
up. Whatever you do,
It was
don't
loud.
follow the old man back to his hotel.
Yeah,
If
don't
you
follow
do.
the old man.
You should never try to leave. If you try to leave, they'll be ready to capture you.
You basically
Imprison
just
you
said
in a
all
place of
this
terror and despair.
in 5
All
minutes.
you can do is pray for some kind of service to your phone so that you can call for help. You won't get any though.
Wow. Jump scare. Story number 2. It's Halloween. Okay, I get it. It's Halloween. Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
I think you went too far with the joke.
That was not
Maybe, but
scary.
This is Halloween.
I would have slapped him.
Anyway, we're going home. Are you sure you don't want to ride?
I would've
Don't
fought back.
worry. You live on the other side. I'll hitch a ride. See you at my house tonight. Hey guys, my name is Hansel, and as you can
Hansel?
see, I love
Like
Halloween.
and Gretel?
After having lunch with my friends, I tried to hitch a ride home, and surprisingly, someone stopped to pick me up. When I got into the van,
Well,
there
she's
were
gonna get
women
karma,
weirdly
too.
dressed. They told
Women.
me that those were their witch outfits. At first, they were all very nice with me. They made
No, they're real witches.
jokes that were actually witches disguised as humans, and I laughed. But after a few seconds, everything got weird. The girls wouldn't take their eyes off me, and for no reason, they just
They're about to sacrifice
started
him.
laughing frantically. I didn't know how to react. The van went over a dark bridge,
Hey,
and I couldn't see anything
in a van
else. At times,
with
strands
3
of
beautiful
light
women?
entered the van, and in those fractions
just
of a
tell you.
second, I could see the girls' faces. Their faces were wrinkled and deformed. They were all still laughing.
Wait, what?
Over a dark bridge, and I couldn't see anything else. At times, strands of light entered the van, and in those fractions of a second, I could see the girls' faces. Their faces were wrinkled and deformed.
Old ladies.
They were all still
They're
laughing
witches.
in a sickly way. I
They're
could
witches.
feel in the darkness how one of them jumped towards me and started kissing me passionately. As she did so,
Okay, Grandma.
I felt dozens of worms enter my mouth.
I hate bugs. I hate worm. I hate.
Crawled down my throat. I wanted to push her away, but my body couldn't move. As if nothing had happened. We left the bridge. All the girls acted as if nothing had happened. Although they were still smiling ironically at each other. Desperate, I asked them to let me out, and they didn't object. I got out of the truck and ran in the opposite direction from where they were driving.
Still feel it.
But suddenly, the van turned around and tried to run me over. I threw myself down the side of the road, and as I was falling, I noticed that the van was empty. No one was driving it.
Whoa.
I desperately ran through the small forest looking for a way to get back to the road on the other side. Along the way, I could hear laughter and shadows moving through the vegetation. I tried to ignore everything I was feeling, and I just ran through the forest hoping to get lucky. After a few minutes, I came across a cabin. Surely, there would be someone there who could help me, or they had a phone. When I entered, it looked very neglected and almost abandoned. But it wasn't, because there was someone inside. Sir?
It's you.
Sorry to
It's
have
you.
entered your cabin like this,
It's
but
you.
You have to help me.
He looks like you.
I stopped my walk when I was about to touch this person's back. Those clothes, that physical connection. This was my friend. The man turned around by himself, and unlike my friend, he had an extra layer of skin on his face. The skin was broken at the mouth part, revealing a huge black hole. He lunged at me, so I used the hammer I still had in my hand to knock him down. Stunned by the blow, the creature
That's probably the best
slowed down
animation
and gave me time
this
to
channel
jump
has
out
had.
the window and continue running
That
through the
that
forest.
anime feel.
I had lost the
And I don't
hammer,
even watch
but
anime.
had
I don't like
survived.
anime.
After almost an hour of desperate running, I found the road again, and even better, a passing car stopped to check to
It's
see
the
if I
same
was
car.
okay.
It's the
As I
same
got
car.
into the car, the couple driving the car offered me a ride to the
It's a couple,
hospital.
okay.
And I calmly closed my eyes and allowed myself to relax.
You're an idiot.
That laugh was familiar. I opened my eyes again, and I was no longer in the car, but in the van. I turned around and noticed that we were just over the bridge. Everything that had happened, hadn't it?
I still didn't lose my touch. Looks like my kiss left you hallucinating.
Whoa. Plot twist. I think they're
tried
getting
to
better
attack
with their
them
plot
my
twists.
hammer, but it was pointless. I couldn't move. My body was totally paralyzed. The witches tore my shirt, and with black lipsticks, they drew strange symbols on my body.
Whoa.
One
Nope,
of them
that's
got
demonic.
on top of me again and opened her mouth, but this time it was not to kiss me. From it came out a strange insect in the shape of a fetus. This insect had eyes and fangs, but it was full of blood and liquids. Without controlling it, my mouth opened on its own, and I could see it slowly crawl into my mouth.
Oh my god.
I could feel it going down my throat as I choked slowly.
Pause. Pause.
Closed, and when I opened them again, I was in my bed. I didn't know how I got there or what happened that day.
It was a
but
nightmare.
it was definitely real.
No, it was a
From
nightmare.
that day on, I started sleeping more and more, but every time I woke up, I was more tired than the night before. Also, I could swear that every time I woke up, things in my house were placed differently. This may sound every time
An
I
entire
woke up,
desk?
things in my house were placed differently. This may sound crazy, but I feel that there's someone inside me, slowly taking over my body. Suddenly, I heard the doorbell ring, and when I look through the camera, I see that my friends have arrived. Why did they come?
That was the friend that
When
he
I
killed.
look through the camera,
Right there.
I
Oh
see
wait.
that my friends have
Right,
arrived.
right,
Why did
right.
they
Oh, my
come?
mouse isn't working. Oh well.
They never come unannounced, and I didn't talk to them. Something strange is happening to me.
It's the
I
witches,
feel
huh?
very tired. I'm very sleepy.
Hey, Hansel. Are you okay? You sounded weird when you told us to come.
I was feeling a little sick, but I'm better now. Sit down. I'll get you something to drink.
Whoa. Yeah, see? That whole story's fake. There's no way that story's real. There's no way that story's real. It was a good story though. It really like only because of the insects and bugs and stuff. I can't do that. I can't do that at all. But that's the only reason it was like actually like scary.
I was coming home from a concert. The road was empty, and my car broke down.
You are
I
ugly.
decided to hitchhike. 2 trucks passed away when I saw an RV van coming my way. I asked for a lift using the obvious hand gesture. The car stopped. The driver's side window rolls down, and a man with a red bandana over
That's a
his
man?
head locked eyes with me. You lost?
No,
You
my
lost, little
car's
girl.
not working.
Little girl.
It's not safe for you to be here alone. Anyways, bye. He started driving
Oh my
away.
god.
I was
That's so
thinking
funny.
He's going to be creepy, but he wasn't.
Hey, wait!
That's funny.
He stopped. Now the sliding door at the back opened and 2 men came down from the car.
What the?
Both were addicts with very unhealthy skin and teeth. I could
How
smell
do you know they're
alcohol
addicts?
on their clothes.
Oh,
A
okay,
cold
that's fine.
shiver ran down my spine.
I better get back to my car.
I turned around and started to walk away.
Why would
I
you
was
turn
looking
around?
behind just to see if they were following me or not. They stood like statues, expressionless, dead face. And then suddenly they
Why are
jumped
they so
inside the
big?
car and the car started to drive back at full speed. I ran,
She
but
shouldn't
it
have
was
said
so
anything.
fast that before I could get into my car, it stopped next to me. One of those men caught my hair, but I elbowed him in the eye and ran inside the forest. It was already half past
tough.
midnight. I could barely see in the pale moonlight. I could hear
Oh,
their
yeah.
cat calling. Where are you gonna go? We are 3 and you are alone, babe. I started
Yep,
crying.
I knew it. They're creeps.
I wanted to
They're
scream
creepy,
for help,
creepy.
but I feared they'll find me. I saw a big bush and ran towards it. But as soon as I
Jump in
took
it.
the first step, I stepped on something, and the surface collapsed. I
What
fell
the?
into
A
a pit,
sinkhole?
the kind the hunters use to catch wild animals. My
Okay.
leg broke, and I could see the bone peeking
Uh-huh.
under the skin.
Okay,
But I
tough,
bit my
tough.
lips. I didn't scream.
Mhm.
After half an hour, everything went quiet. I took off my jacket and tied it to my leg. The starry night sky was above my head. I
and
managed
you
to
can't-
stand on my feet.
and you can't climb
the
out.
pit was my height, so I could easily get out of it.
Okay,
But at that moment, the pit felt safer than those woods.
Okay, Arlen. You just need to calm down. There's no way you're dying tonight. You just have to wait a few
There's no
more
way you're
hours.
dying tonight.
I dozed off while waiting in the pit, when I suddenly woke up feeling a raindrop on my cheek.
Okay,
I
raindrop,
wiped it with
raindrop.
my hand, and it felt sticky. I looked above me.
That is
and
not a
one of
ra-
his
Oh,
men was
ugh.
staring down at me. He had
Ew.
hungry eyes.
That's not a
Ooze
raindrop.
were coming out of his mouth. I crawled out to the other side, but he grabbed my leg. I was hurt on the other, but the willpower to leave kicked
Whoa,
in me.
pause. Look how that looks. Look how that looks. Like,
I grabbed a stone
whoa.
and stomped him on the head. He let me go, screaming in pain. I would have run away right then.
would've kept
but
beating him with the
suddenly,
rock.
A bile churned in my stomach. I collapsed on the ground. I
Probably
started
'cause your
choking,
leg.
and the man
Oh, wait,
got
what?
scared. Hey,
Choking.
what's happening here? I coughed, and a ball of black hair came out of my mouth.
Ah, what the hell? Gosh, she's here! I think the witch is dying!
I
The
was
witch.
writhing in pain, but still pushed my body to the big bush nearby and went behind it.
wait,
Where-
what is this one called? Okay, yeah, hitchhiking.
Where is
Witch.
she?
The 2 others came,
How
and
have
the
2 of
third
them
one
been
pointed
witches?
to my
Alright.
bush. My eyes got blurry, and I knew it was
A cat.
happening to me
That's
again.
a cat eye.
My
Wait,
skin
what?
started to burn. I
Werewolf.
saw a weird transformation in my hand. Black, sharp nails pierced from my fingers. Bloody sight. My jaw felt tight, and I heard the sound of a bone click. I noticed my leg. My broken bone was all repaired now. Actually, during this time, I get super strength. I become mortal.
Should we check? I think she's dead.
So those are actually the good guys. She's a witch. But see, they should stop saying true, because this is not, there's no way
We
this
better
is true.
leave if anyone finds us with a dead chick. Oh, shut up, you two.
The man slowly approached the bush, saying, "Hey, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty." Just as he inserted his hand into the bush, I chomped on his flesh.
Ah! Save me! Save me!
His sidekicks jumped to drag him away. They pulled, and I was
Rip his
adamant
arm
to
off.
let it
Ah.
go. A tear followed by
Whoa,
bones
I'm not
breaking
doing that
echo.
again.
My arm! My arm! Monster! She's a monster!
His partners immediately left him.
Oh my God.
But before they could run away, I lunged from the bush. Only this time, I was not in my human form.
Now the hunters become the hunted.
I smashed my claw on one of them. His face came off. His lifeless body fell on the dry leaves.
Can't even show it? That's
The
crazy.
third one started to scream
Why would you animate it
as
if
I
you're not
lifted
gonna show
him
it?
by his neck. I looked into his eyes and smiled, flashing my sharp, shiny teeth. I bit off his neck and drank the blood.
Oh, I thought she was.
flashing
Look,
my
she's about to
sharp,
kiss him.
shiny teeth. I bit off
Look, see?
his neck and drank the blood. After that, I fainted. When I woke up, I found myself naked, lying
Whoa.
behind a big rock. 3 half-eaten human bodies were scattered nearby. Flies
Why
had
animate
started
it if you
too
can't show
much
it?
on them. A flock of vultures were
I
flying
think
above
that's just a
them.
head.
My hands and mouth were smeared in blood. I felt a piece of meat stuck between my teeth. The last night flashed in front of my eyes. My
tasty.
clothes were lying under a tree, but they were ripped. A change that big has its toll. The jacket was still tied to my leg, which was perfectly okay now. I wore a jacket. I then searched what was remaining of those men. I found keys, wallets, and money. I took their van. I stole the first one just like this. So, if you're going home at night, never stop for a hitchhiker. You never know who they can be.
I don't stop for a hitchhiker anyways, like, no offense, but like, I got places to be. And I'm not taking you where you go. Well, looks like it's time for me to get off. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. This one was a little bit more entertaining, I feel. The second one, making me shake a little bit. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.